You know, you live more in one run than some people live in a lifetime. You just gotta trust it that you're gonna go as fast as you possibly can and that you're gonna be okay at the other end.
Bonneville is just legendary. It's a place you can go be superhuman.
It's so hard to explain what this is about until you get here. But we want to go fast, we want to have fun, we want to put our name in that record book.
It's just the aura of everything. It's the history of it. It's the people that show up here.
There's a high bar that's been set from all these legends ahead of me, and during the race season, I get to follow in the footsteps of the wrecking crew. But out here this week, I got to walk in the footsteps of Burt Monroe.
Ready to go?
Yeah, baby.
Let's go do this. That's what we do.
Yep.
If it's epic, sign us up.
Yep.
Let's go do this.
I want to go fast.
Tyler, you want to go fast?
We're gonna go fast. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we didn't come out here to set land speed records or to go some crazy high mile an hour. We just wanted to do something really cool and really epic. And what's more epic than taking a King of the Bagger bike off the racetrack and taking it to Bonneville, one of the most hallowed grounds of racing, and let's just see how fast it can go. Be legendary, as Tyler always says, and to me, this is legendary.
It's just another place for the Indian motorcycle team and S&S Cycle to work together and continue to just dominate racing. This is completely different for us, but we're able to take the knowledge we've learned, the experience we have, and go forward and do some things that are going to sit in the record books for years to come.
I got you custom seat. I love it. You guys are the best.
I wouldn't say the best, but when the top 10 get together, they all talk about us.
Generally, racing motorcycles on the track, you're always competing against somebody, and then when you come out here to the Salt Flats, it's just you versus you, and you know your job is to go as fast as you possibly can. You know what the record is, and there's nothing like pushing yourself and pushing boundaries and being uncomfortable and finding out what the limits are of what yourself are and how fast you can go.
Records are meant to be broken. Everybody, you know, that is always been in a fast car and a fast motorcycle always want to look for more. Well, this is it.
Watch you race on TV, and it's like, I don't know how you do that on a road course, but you do. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Like half the people that know about Indian motorcycle probably wouldn't know about Indian motorcycle if it weren't for Bonneville and Burt Monroe, because every moment of his life he just dedicated to going faster. Imagine grinding away at anything in life for 47 years. That's what Burt did. There's an AMA land speed record out there of 169 miles an hour that fits into the category of bike we're running with the Indian Challenger King of the Bagger bike.
What at its core is a good, reliable engine. It's something we spent the last 5 years developing through the King of Baggers class, and just tweak it a little bit and be able to come out here and run hard. That was a good run, the 188.
Was it?
Yeah.
Bonneville is actually a really hard place to go fast. There's a lot of things working against you. You're at elevation, so your engines are losing power. The grip that the tire has on the salt is somewhere between glare ice and a deeply flooded track.
Getting the correct ride height, swing arm angle, brake, trail, things of that nature, based on our previous experiences of running the bikes at Bonneville, knowing what we needed for stability.
Go, man. Have fun, go fast. Make Burt proud.
At let that sucker eat right there. That's some road race shit.
Getting after it.
You know, we're out there and you grab 6th gear and you're leading into it and you get the green flag and you're doing your best you can to go as fast as you possibly can. The bike's going left to right and your mind's telling you to roll out of it, but then your gut's telling you to stick with it, and it's just uncomfortable, it's sketchy, and you're going 190 miles an hour, and then woo, you make it across the finish line and you go 192 miles an hour or whatever it is. It just felt so good, like a breath of fresh air.
It felt fast. Yeah. It was good. That was a good one. That was a good run.
So we partnered with S&S not only because they've been running our race programs for 10 years, but because this is their ground. This is where they live. This is their home.
You know, proven performance is our motto, and for years, the Bonneville Salt Flats is where S&S came out here to prove it. We tested parts, we released parts, and if it would survive Bonneville, that means it was good to go. And right now, where I'm at in my career at S&S, this is becoming my legacy.
We're also partnered with Mission Foods. I couldn't think of a better sponsor to come out to Bonneville. Juan loves all forms of racing. You know, Bonneville's just one of those cool places that is deep in his heart.
I got to meet Gary and a whole Indian team in flat track. And what a better challenge than support the team that is after the fastest Indian, and the fastest Indian we have it here today.
Any word on the track?
People are sounding good. Last report was a 3-mile-an-hour headwind.
It does take flipping a couple switches off, right? What we're doing out here is not normal.
Everything happens very, very slow. If your mind can adapt to that type of environment, and not everybody can, you know, and that's why some people are crew and some are racers, but you need to slow your mind down and everything needs to be slow motion.
These first 2 runs have taken the pressure completely off us, right? We've solidly put our name in the record book. At this point, it's just a matter of working on the little things and give Tyler a bike that he can be comfortable on and focus and go get the job done.
You know, when you're going into the green flag and you're at mile marker 4 and you're going, okay, I gotta hold it wide open, here we go, we got a mile to go. And
you're totally focused on what's going on. You're totally focused on how the bike feels underneath you. You're listening to the engine, you're waiting for that next shift point. You just stay as loose as you can.
Trying to relax and take the weight off my hands and put my chest on the tank and just let the bike go straight, and to come across the finish at 196 miles an hour, it was like a little bit of goosebumps, because I didn't know I went that fast, and to be knocking on 200 miles an hour, man, it's incredible.
Indian S&S Cycle sponsored bike at 196.576. That's motorcycle number 8129.
My boy Tyler, good job.
Yeah, he's appreciated. S&S Cycles, baby, let's go.
Couple hits went 192 and then 196 for a 194 average, which really in the first 2 runs, we exceeded all of our expectations.
This was just the all-time experience to be out here, seeing what's possible, pushing myself. I didn't really know what to expect, and just like, there's nothing like it.
This is real Bonneville. We're fighting weather and traction and everything else, but to bring this team together between S&S and Indian Motorcycle Company, 2 brands that just have a tremendous legacy of Bonneville Salt Flats racing. Hopefully we've shown the world that this is something that we're good at, and we can come back out and do some legendary things in the future.